Alright, in this week's Whiteboard Wednesday, I'm going to cover another element of developing sustainable programs, and that's movement selection. And I've already covered some of this in an article that I wrote, which I would encourage you to check out. It's titled, What Are Functional Movements? And that's on the Comprehensive Strength website, comprehensivestrength.com. And whenever we're thinking about movement selection and selecting movements that are appropriate for an individual into having their training program, we want to think about their goals, and we want to think about risk versus reward. So we want something that's actually going to lend itself to developing their goals. If we're talking about a regular person, is having them do a bunch of snatches and clean and jerks and muscle ups, is that going to be most appropriate when they just say want to look better and feel better and be able to play with their kids or grandkids and be able to keep up with them? Not really. That's not necessarily going to be the most efficient way of achieving that. And then in terms of risk versus reward, some of those things are going to carry with them more risk than is necessary. And if we're talking about, it's the same thing if we're talking about athletes. If someone's a competitive CrossFitter, yeah, they're going to have to do muscle ups. But if we're talking about a professional baseball player, should they be doing muscle ups? No. If they get in a position and something goes wrong and their arm flies out here and they suffer a shoulder injury, they could be out for a year and lose out on millions of dollars and not be able to support themselves and their family. And so risk versus reward is an important thing to consider, and that ties into the goals too, and just overall efficiency of being able to achieve those goals, because if you're injured, you're not going to be progressing. If you're not progressing, you're not getting closer to your goals. And so honestly, that's probably all I'm going to say about this topic. This is going to be a very quick video today. I went into this a little bit more in depth in the article that I wrote, which again I would encourage everyone to check out. Again, what are functional movements? And that's on our website. But yeah, always think about goals and what's going to be the most direct route to those goals, and then risk versus reward, and don't do anything that's too risky if you don't have to. And again, if you want to take all the thinking out of all this sort of stuff and let a coach handle movement selection and all the other different things involved in developing a sustainable program that's intended specifically for you, if you want to take all the thinking out of that and be able to spend more time doing the things that you love and be able to spend more time with the people that you love, feel free to contact me at jonathan@comprehensivestrength.com, or visit our website and go to the contact page there and shoot us an email, and we'll get back to you as quickly as we can, which is typically within 24 hours. So we'll see you next week.